What is going on, guys? Grave here today. We're going to talk about some of the new information that's come out about Infinite Warfare's weapons. It's going to kind of be a little bit different than some past CODs in a few ways. And one of the ways is there's going to be kind of made up, make-believe weapon manufacturers in the game, which I'm sure is going to have some kind of play, of course, with the single player also. But these are going to be, weapon manufacturers, so each kind of category makes a different kind of weapons. The first one is going to be more of a kind of basic, kind of more well-known thing. It's going to be some of your more basic weapons like M4s, weapons that are modern, are known about in the real world. And that's going to kind of be the take on that. They haven't really described exactly what style of weapons. I'm sure you're going to see your normal things, maybe FAMAS's, M4s, Scars, that kind of style weapon. It may not be titled those things, but it's going to be those kind of similarities. The next one is kind of an interesting one. It's going to be the kind of budget style energy weapon. It's going to be kind of the cheaper made or cheaper model style weapon. They're going to have some different things like fast firing weapons that can support different functionalities, like a submachine gun that you can tilt to the side and kind of use as a shotgun. Almost like a kind of a tube attachment, so it'll be a shotgun attachment. We've seen that in past games where you can add a noob tube or a shotgun to an underbarrel of an assault rifle. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I'm kind of curious how they're going to play this and make it very, well balanced and that kind of thing. The next one's going to be the same kind of energy style weapons, but instead of the budget style, it's going to be, as they describe it, almost like the Ferrari of the weapons. It's going to be high class energy weapons with extravagant designs and real crazy options. Some of these weapons will kind of be a submachine gun that's a kind of a mid long range weapon that can rotate in half to turn into a dual pistol for close fights. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. I'm not quite sure how all of these are going to work. I don't know how it's going to work in game, how you're going to change from one weapon to another. That's kind of an interesting idea also. And one more they're going to also do is going to be a thing that's kind of atomic dynamic weapons. And these are going to be like heavy hitting weapons. I'm sure something like your LMGs from past games. And I hadn't really described exactly what they're going to go into exactly with the guns. The guns are going to yield tons of exposed parts, so like rail guns and charged weaponry. So it's going to be kind of your heavy class. It's kind of a neat aspect, kind of a different thing they're going into. There's going to be tons of guns in this game, more guns than have been in any other Call of Duty ever. My concern with this is one thing. They have mentioned the weapon variants. There's going to be a lot of different variants of these weapons, and that kind of concerns me for one reason. As you all know, none of us really like the whole supply drop idea. It was done a little bit better in Black Ops 3, even though to begin with it was only supposed to be, kind of cosmetic thing, and it turned into, of course, the DLC, and you were having weapons inside of that. I'm still not a big believer in that. People spend money on those, tons and tons of money, and a lot of these weapons you don't even see really used in game very much after you get them, and nobody really uses them because they're not as good as the game weapons. The problem I have with this, the variants, if y'all can remember Advanced Warfare, the difference with that game was when you actually got a variant of a weapon, it was actually better than the base weapon in the game, and I did not like that at all. That was kind of pay to win that way, and I really did kind of disagreed with that. And that's kind of my concern going into this game, that's going to be kind of like that. But guys, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the weapons, kind of how they're doing them in Infinite Warfare. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.